Started practice on February 1st. Their first game is here 2 weeks later, so limit the mistakes, play smart, ground balls, clearing, and limit the turnovers.
Angelo Petrakis, Regan Enders at the X, and Petrakis gets the initial face-off, and Cornell will be in the box first and the opportunity to get that first goal of the season.
Petrakis led Cornell last year. He's 5'8", 185, the senior out of Massapequa. He was 48, 1-0 lead here at Casey Stadium.
J.J. Lombardi in the books. And an illegal move there by Cornell. So Albany will get its first opportunity.
And one of the things to watch for this year is the refs are not going to be telling the
average there, but Lombardi strong enough to work off of it for his second goal. He had only had one goal last year in the 4 games that he played, the senior midi out of Rochester in the Salisbury School.
That ball was deflected, but they thought it was going to go Albany, but in pole at the midfield.
Petrakis and Endries again. They'll battle. Ball's loose. Endries kicks it. He'll get the opportunity to pick it up and flips it into the air. Picked away by Pacino with a long pole. Mike, we talked so much about Jake Pacino last year and just what a great year he had, and he's poised to have an even better year this year.
Nothing lead here at Casey Stadium.
J.J. Lombardi in the books. And an illegal move there by Cornell. So Albany will get its first.
Number 3, 5'8", 190 out of junior out of Manhasset.
Different kind of face-off guy, Connor Busick, Cornell's head coach, said.
Yeah, he's very scrappy. He came in the national championship game when Petrakis was struggling with a couple late in the second half, and he came in and really gave them a spark.
It's a good hustle by Heller. The ball goes over the end line. It'll stay with Cornell.
In the opening game.
An aggressive slide there by Jason Singer left Richmond open to the net.
Great Dane goal scored by number
Psyllos
15.
gets the face-off here.
Richmond with the assist, number 7, Daniel Kisserling. 4:25 of the first quarter, your time of goal.
Kesselring's first point of his career.
It looks like Albany's going to put out freshman Austin Oppenheimer there for their face-off there.
Scott Barr.
45, Braden Hogg,
Scott Barr very high on Oppenheimer, the freshman out of Penn Yan.
Game loves to shoot, changes his stick angles, dropped it low there, was able to beat Heller. That's the 3rd violation, so we're going to have a penalty here.
24 seconds remaining in the first quarter, your time of goal.
So we're 23 seconds to go here. Remember when you're
MVP for Team USA in the Worlds this year. Over in Ireland, 15 goals and 6 assists in that game.
Cornell goal scored by number 15.
Psyllos comes away with it, but hacked there by Gash. Psyllos again, he's got it. Looked like he was headed to goal, instead pulled it outside as Braden Hogg hassled.
Take the face off here with his pole, as we've seen Scott Marr mix that up before in the past. As it looks like, is that Petrakis back in there?
Yes.
For the man down.
Cornell goal scored by number 15, CJ Kirsten.
Holding.
And a flag flies.
So that's a withholding. That's another penalty. Being that's the 4th one.
Started all 5 games as a freshman at 11 goals in that shortened season.
Nick Karnes came in to take that face off, the transfer from OCC and Anne Arundel. He had a pretty good year.
Last ticks to go until halftime.
Great ball movement there by the Great Danes.
Great Dane goal scored by number 1.
Face-off 1 there by Albany. They'll burn that clock.
Even here so far. Nick Karnes.
6 for each. Karnes tries to come away with that, overran it. Petrakis gets the face-off win for Cornell.
Those are the frustrating ones. When you win the face-off clean, all you got to do is pick up the ground ball, get low, pick it up, get the possession.
Kelleher with 2 goals, 2 assists in the Cornell victory in the season opener against Albany last year.
It's a procedure. Ball was stuck on the back of his stick by Petrakis, so Albany gets the ball.
Danes come away with the draw victory. Oppenheimer, Palangin's 5th goal of his career.
That was Nick Karnes.
Oh, check that. Good call.
Decker gets de-twigged up at the midfield. Cornell gets a chance to create some transition.
Bazzi lets it go.
Great try. Nick Karnes and Petrakis on this face-off here. Petrakis wins it clean.
Cornell goal scored by number 15, C.J. Kirst, unassisted. 9-11 of the third quarter, your time of goal.
Big defensive stand right here for Albany. Don't want to let Cornell get momentum.
So stay within it. Make sure you put yourself in a good position, and Albany has done that right now, as Albany's in a one-goal game with 15 minutes to go with one of the top teams in the country.
I think Connor Busick's thought process or the Cornell blueprint is really the same thing. It's just making sure that the inputs equal the outputs.
Yep.
You know, the inputs will equal the outputs. You put the effort in, good things will come out of it. I think both coaches have the similar philosophy.
Exactly. That's what you talk about, just trusting that process. If you do the right things, good things happen. You know, eliminate mistakes, get ground balls, don't cause turnovers. Then good things happen for you, and that's what both coaches have been focused on.
Matches the biggest lead of the game for the Big Red.
Number 15, C.J. Kirst with the assist. Number 31, Spencer Worthine.
Sano had it and lost it.
Ball's loose there.
And guess who got it? Adler.
Gavin Adler. 75 ground balls last year. Richmond out of Delta, British Columbia. Had 3 goals in the scrimmage against Siena. Got 2 so far today.
Big face-off win there by Nick Karnes as the Dane train has some momentum moving. Another possession.
Richmond with the ball. Working in Richmond out of Delta, British Columbia. Had 3 goals in the scrimmage against Siena. Got 2 so far today.
Big face-off win there by Nick Karnes as the Dane train has some momentum moving. Another possession.
Richmond with the ball.
He's won the last couple of face-offs for Albany.
Opportunity to do it again. Gets the ground ball there, does Nick Karnes. He'll go toward the goal. Slapped away, though. Ball is loose. No one's able to seemingly able to find it.
Stuck in his jersey, I think. It popped out.
Gets stuck up in Karnes' jersey.
I think it did. I think it popped out of his stick.
Went down the neck of his jersey. He kind of signaled.
Stuck in his helmet. As the refs
there it
come
is.
together.
Karnes had it go down the front of the jersey, and nobody could find it.
It might be a redraw. I don't think I've seen that before, Rich.
Yeah, you know what? So Karnes is coming off. You can't argue he had possession. It was inside his shirt, so.
With holding the ball.
Yeah, I guess.
Not by intentional.
Nope.
But it was checked away from him, stuck in there. So Cornell's going to get.
Dalton with his first goal of the year. 2-goal advantage now for the Cornell Big Red. Make it 3. As in quick transition, Cornell comes right back and gets another one.
Marc Psyllos won that face-off clean. And Scott Marr looked like they were talking about there was motion. He was thinking there should have been a whistle there because Karnes was beat clean before that. Psyllos a little jump step, top shelf to give the Big Red a 3-goal lead. That's a big.
Biggest lead of the game for Cornell as Psyllos gets number 1.
Gotta have these ground balls right now. Cornell wins them.
Cornell comes away with it. Opportunity here. Richmond can't track it down. Downs. Karnes comes away with it. Big face-off win for Nick.
You gotta have that.
Loose ball now. Pacino right there. Pushes it ahead. Can't quite come up with it. Ball loose in the scrum. Like Albany had come out of it, but no, it's Cornell coming out of it. Coming out of there with it. It's Psyllos.
Not sure why they didn't call timeout. Coming right off that face-off, getting that possession.
There is the timeout called by Cornell with 1:01 to go.
1:01 remaining in regulation. Cornell takes a timeout.
So a little help.